November 19th. Narrative, story, opinion, point of view, frame of reference, spin, story. You get the idea. The tale. First, the facts happen. Something happens. A thing happens. Presidential election. People go out and vote for a president. A result occurs. The election is tallied. There can only be one champion. And that's a function of vote tallies, which is a thing. It's a fact that happens. And then what's been happening in this particular election cycle, and this is my narrative, okay? So even though this is just my narrative, this is my spin, my perspective, my point of view. What do I see? How do I see it? How do the facts hit me, and how do I interpret them? So what was interesting is, I'm just going to make a note of this real quick while I'm thinking about it, is that, okay, so they had this really blow the roof off press conference where they shared stuff the likes of which I've never heard in my life, that in real time that large of a racketeering operation could have taken place on such a scale, and all of it is subject to law. And if the facts can be proven, the racketeering operation was so far-reaching, it went globally, it went internationally. And so the people who were involved knowingly inside this computer program, which was specifically designed to provide wins for whoever had the power to grant the win through the Dominion system. So the Dominion was the name of the program. The program was written in such a way as inherent in the program, there's an algorithm. And what that means is there was a little routine that was being run inside the program, that for every one vote given by candidate A, candidate B receives 3 or 4. That's the programmable variable. 1 to 3, 1 to 4. Whatever you put in there is the degree that this program will add more votes to party B than party A. Party A gets 1, party B gets 3 in a 3-to-1 type scenario. All right, so for every 100,000 party A gets, party B gets 300,000. Okay, 3-to-1. That's the way that works, right? That's what Giuliani's team, and specifically Sidney Powell, claim that they have evidence that occurs. They have evidence that the program was programmed that way, and so that the highest bidder was guaranteed an election. All right, so where was I? I'm at this place here. This is State Bridge here in, I want to say Routt County. I believe I'm still in Routt County. So as you can see, I'm going south on 131. And we'll see how that comes out. Okay. Maybe I'll start doing that for you more often. Because I travel, here in Colorado, and I travel a lot. I see a lot. Maybe it's time I shared it with you. What's missing is the want to. You gotta want to. The impetus caused by desire. You have to desire to. You gotta want to. Inspired to. Motivated. That's what's missing. Now, in America, there is a perception. Everybody projects onto the world, and what is reflected back to them is prompted by the perspective through which they're experiencing the world. The world is what the world is, and what we project onto it is how we interpret it. Has there ever been a time when there wasn't corruption going on? It's not like this is new. It's just never been exposed in real time while it's happening, while the crime is being perpetrated is being paraded right before our eyes. When it's paraded right before our eyes, will we still do nothing about it? And if we were to do something, what would that something be? If the world were a perfect place, everybody has a different perspective as to what that means, how they would cause it to be, if they could cause it to be a certain way. We're at that time, we're at that point of definition. And right now, evil has thrown in on their perspective as to how it should be. And they're championing that perspective. That's what we're experiencing right now. So those that are evil say, okay, there's a certain way things should be, and we're going to throw money at it to cause that to happen. I don't care if it's corrupt or bribery or treason. It doesn't matter to me, because what matters to me is that you never let a good crisis go to waste. And right now, America is in a crisis. And the crisis is the vote was a total breakdown. Total breakdown. And right now, reality is up for grabs. The media is being exposed as fake news. The church has not stepped up. If anything, it's shown cowardice in the face of the coronavirus. You know, here on one hand, it's the church that professes to be the ambassadors of Christ on earth, if you could even go that far. But at least the disciples, the church, and what? They can't heal something as simple as coronavirus? You know, the things are so upside down right now that the evil side, of course. And if you're shocked, you're really not paying attention, or you're just not, you're naive. To think that they wouldn't throw in on with their influence to impact the outcome of where we are right now in history. Because like I said, it's up for grabs right now. So may the best idea have its day. Because ideas can't be defeated. And an idea whose time has come can't be stopped. So, let the good idea be the one that prevails.